attachment for one fall.
Well, out of the way, Ricky Morton. If it's not, shut up. If it's not JDL, you people shut your mouth. Shut up. There's one reason and one reason only they give me the microphone. And that's because I'm the...
Gustavo set for action, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take it on JDL. Look at that, my man right there. Yeah. Oh, Gustavo. Welcome you to another edition of the Wide World of Wrestling. I'm Matt Rhodes, joined by legendary Dr. Todd Pritchard and Doc, young upstart Gustavo, set for action here against the very hockey competent JDL to get us kicked off this week.
It's always good to see when you have up-and-comers going in against veterans like the wily JDL and proving themselves in competitive promotion. It really, really is. This is a good thing to see. I like seeing competition between young and experienced.
There's the young, charismatic Gustavo from Tele, Honduras. Very flashy, very athletic, very speedy, if you will, and very impressive with the ladies, I must add.
Well, there's no doubt about it. It will add to your confidence level. Gustavo has gained confidence over the years. And he's had some impressive victories along with them.
We get things started here with this one. This will be very interesting. A classic style. JDL, more of a throwback, more of an old school smash mouth type. He's not afraid to tell you how good he thinks he is. I don't take anything away from him. JDL's very talented from bell to bell, but this Gustavo character, man, this is one talented young man. He's got something special.
Yeah, well, so does JDL. He's got that special chip on his shoulder. He's ready to prove anywhere he steps in that he's a premier athlete, he's a premier wrestler, and he has been for at least 15 years.
Waist lock here by Gustavo. He's got a huge discrepancy weight here. JDL probably got 4 or 5 inches on him and about 50, 60 pounds easily, if not more. So Gustavo, like he's found himself many times in his career, Doc, he's going to have to really put in the extra effort here as he's outsized.
Well, he's not afraid to be outsized. He's finding his confidence level, and JDL is way confident, as you can see in the ring right now. But Gustavo learning and doing that. Yes, sort of frustrated. Here he is.
Look at that cover right there. There's a shade out of your playbook there with the there, wow. Look at that. There you go.
I think Gustavo got a lot better than I ever had. Nice pinning combination there.
Look at that arm drag takeover right there. Of course, I was referring to Doc's time with the heavenly bodies back in the day. And these ladies, they think Gustavo's got a heavenly body.
No doubt about it. He's using everything in his arsenal he can to disarm the ladies as much as he can disarm his opponent.
A great start here for Gustavo so far. He's got JDL on the ropes here, and he's using speed and quickness. Gustavo's pretty strong for his size. He's in great shape, great athlete. You see a very impressive physique for his size, and look at the count here and the speed. That arm drag and staying right on him here. He's not wasting a moment.
And you can tell Gustavo is enjoying himself. It's like a cat and mouse game right now. He's using his lack of size and getting in there and getting advantage on JDL right away, which is always good to see. Again, the confidence level asking for the crowd. They really do get behind this kid. I like him.
Lock up collar and elbow here, and a waist lock by Gustavo. Seems like Gustavo a step ahead. He's a slippery little devil, is Gustavo. Oh, but JDL showing the power. Gustavo a step ahead once again with the quickness. Goes through an O'Connor roll. Beautiful arm drag again. Gustavo just from the onset of this match has been in the driver's seat. Look at the impressive here on the wide world of wrestling this week.
Matt, I know I've said it before, we talked about it in the back, but the fact is, the only way you're going to get better is to challenge yourself, wrestle accomplished opponents like a JDL, like a Gustavo. Both of these guys are trying to make a move here and get their presence known in JCP.
Talking about JDL, a 15-year veteran. This guy's seen it all. He's been there. He's competed on the independent level, and he's very confident in his ability. And you see him take it over here. Very strong chop, but JDL's very disciplined, not afraid to hit you in the mouth. You see on display here, Gustavo is showing a lot of fight in the tank. JDL taking a fight right back to him here.
Yeah, JDL reminds me of an old school Johnny Valentine type wrestler. For those of you that don't know, Johnny was a heavy-handed hitter. Here's a cover.
Floats over here, the lateral press, trying to put Gustavo away. Only a 2 count here, and that's high praise there, Tom, in comparison to Johnny Valentine there, and JDL probably the same better as Johnny Valentine ever was. In his own mind, he's very arrogant, very confident in his own ability and skill.
Well, I would be disappointed if JDL didn't dispute the fact that he might just be better than Valentine. He's got the opportunity to challenge and do it here in JCP.
Elbow drop there, perfectly executed. Cover. And a kick out at 2. Big week here on the wide world of wrestling. We're catching up with the Level X here shortly. They've got a big match defending the Southeastern Tag Team titles in our main event. Still look forward to that one on this episode of the wide world of wrestling. But what a hip toss right there. GDL showing the power and strength here.
Staying on his opponent. JDL is relentless. And he doesn't give up. He's not going to give Gustavo any room to breathe. That's the sign of a season pro. But don't let your guard down, JDL.
JDL getting frustrated. Like you said, you let his guard down for a moment. But there's a clothesline. Turns Gustavo on his head pretty much. And Gustavo in trouble here. JDL taking a lot of time under the cover here, may cost him. Here's the pin at a 2.5, and he wasted a good 4 or 5 seconds right there. Could have got the win.
I think Gustavo hit the back of his head pretty hard on that canvas, and now taking advantage of it like a seasoned pro, like a knowledgeable pro, concentrating on the back of his neck.
Going right, smelling the blood, smelling the blood in the water pretty much. He's going right to the bullseye, the neck. Saw him land on his head moments ago, and JDL tried to seize the opportunity and capitalize on maybe a potential injury here. You see Gustavo with a little quick shot there, no give up in Gustavo's game. Hard buckle, he goes in chest first, and that could put things away here as the wrist tape comes off. Cover, hooks the outside leg for the near fall.
I don't know if he meant to go into that corner chest first or not, but it could have even broken his sternum. You have to be careful about going into these turnbuckles as hard as he just did.
Well, he's going to test to it better than I can. It's a very thin layer of padding protecting or covering a steel turnbuckle, so not very much protection there.
There's a cover.
Good attempt here. JDL trying to put it away and gets it 2.
That's a 3.
JDL is relentless in his coverage. He's relentless in going for the pin.
Now he's going to hook the leg this time. That's the 3rd consecutive cover, and a 3rd time he's got a 2 count here. JDL may need to go back to the well here. No pun intended for Mr. Well. He's got a handful of Gustavo's hair here. I think Gustavo's on fumes here. JDL may just have this one in the catbird seat. Oh, right hand, Dexy. Solid right. JDL is very, like I said, very potent striker.
Calculated and he does. He'll take punishment and dish it out.
Can't keep Gustavo down there, Todd. Here he comes. The reversal. This for a backdrop sunset flip. Oh, and he caught Gustavo by the head and gets to the ropes. Oh, the ref breaks it. Ref breaks it. Cover. And it goes. Gustavo steals one here. Well, we're trying to get a word here with the Honduras sensation, Gustavo, on his big win here, Doc.
Let me say this. Congratulations to Gustavo, but I don't think the referee had any right to take JDL's hands off the rope. I have to question that, and I want to know if Gustavo feels good about that or not. I know JDL obviously doesn't because he knows what just happened. I think that might have even been an unfair advantage if you ask me.
I'm not sure. You're saying it could be a questionable call.
Get that camera out of my face!
Some people, JDL storming out of here upset. Your winner is Gustavo. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a kiss for you.
You got the thought.
Let's get a word here. Gustavo.
Joined by Gustavo here. Big win, Gustavo over JDL. JDL, it looks like he had things in control from out of nowhere with the 1, 2, 3. My man, your thoughts?
Hey, my bros. Well, man, I mean, I'm so happy you're here. My friend, mi amigo, hermano. But let me just say, I mean, just like the fire that burns inside me, the Latin blood, I'm here to prove that yo voy a ser un campeón, a champion here at JCP, represent for the people, porque yo soy el Latino, Gustavo Aguilar.
Gustavo, ladies and gentlemen, more action right after this.
Finally, you can do this at home. Hard-hitting, high-flying action from all your favorite indie wrestlers around the world. Build your locker room and challenge your friends in all different match types. There's a 1 in 10 chance for signed or legendary cards in every box. Superjaw's Indie Supercard, available at superjawpro.com.
And we're back on the wide world of wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be joined at this time by the illustrious Perry James. And Perry, the questions have been burning in the minds of wrestling fans and all the guys in the back in the locker room here at Joe Kazana Promotions. What brings you here, and what are your intentions, my man?
Why wouldn't I be here? The best and the brightest are right here at the wide world of wrestling, and that's why the illustrious Perry James is here. But the big question is, why would somebody like me take the time, come to Minnie Mouse? With all these great stars here, maybe it's not time for me to release the real reason I'm here.
Very interesting answer, ladies and gentlemen, from the illustrious Perry James. We're back in a moment.
Let me make it clear.
The following contest has a 15-minute time limit, and it is scheduled for one fall. Intro. From the synagogue, from Georgia, weighing at 242 pounds, the Nature Boy, Paul Lee.
Now that guy's a star right there.
He's often imitated, but never duplicated. There is
That guy
only
right
one
there is a
Nature
star.
Boy, Paul Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, joined here at ringside by the one and only Nature Boy Paul Lee as he is set for action here on the wide world of wrestling. Paul. Let me make it clear. I am the real Nature Boy. Woo! And you people can woo me, you just can't boo me. I came here for one reason. To make it clear that I am the greatest Nature Boy of all time. Like it or not. And the first fan that boos me, I will come and take care of you myself.
Just like I would take care of every person I get in the ring with. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm a nature boy. And as I came to Tennessee, I knew I wouldn't find nothing but a bunch of lowlifes. But I guess since I'm in Tennessee, I am the only 10 that I see. Woo!
Right hand of the nature boy, Paulie, as he walks it out. Ladies and gentlemen, sit for action. Woo! You're next on the Wide World of Wrestling.
How can you not know that Paul Lee, the only nature boy, is a star? Look how he dresses. Look how he comes to the ring. This guy is a personification of what a professional wrestler should look like, wrestle like, and talk like. In my opinion, man.
Well, he didn't find any suitable 10s in his opinion. So he says, thankfully, he's enough 10 for all of us here tonight. We're so unworthy. But I look forward to this guy here. 200 pounds of Tennessee Sunshine, and he comes to the ring by the most popular Tennessean of all time, Queen Dolly herself.
Just what is Tennessee Sunshine? Can you explain that to me?
Let me introduce you to him. His name is Billy Tipton. There he is. That's Tennessee Sunshine for you, Tom. And there he is. I know that sun may not shine as bright out in Texas where you're from, but it sure is shining bright over the shoulders of this young man. A man you're familiar with, I do know. And that is this man, Billy Tipton. He's going to have his work cut out for him, though, against the nature boy in this bout.
I can lead him to water, but I can't make him drink. He's his own man. I got to give him that. Billy Tipton enjoys being Tennessee Sunshine every minute of every day. And I still don't know what that means.
We'll wait for the action to get started here. This one underway. Paul Lee, the nature boy, and Billy Tipton set for action here. Of course, Tipton coming through the ranks of the great JPWA there, something you know a little bit about there, up there in Knoxville. But like you said, you just don't seem to understand that Tennessee Sunshine. Well, I think we're about to see it bright on display here. Can the nature boy handle this young upstart?
Well, Billy Tipton, as I said, is a man who makes his own decision. If he wants to be Tennessee Sunshine, so be it. But he's going to have to face the nature boy, Paul Lee, and he's going to have to find out and figure out what's the right combination to win this match.
Big shoulder tackle here by Lee. Little stretch. Oh, the hip toss by Tipton. Big clothesline. Well, Billy Tipton looking impressive at the start here. He's got the nature boy on the ropes early.
Well, maybe the Sunshine and nature boy's life.
Of course, Billy Tipton, the man of Tennessee Sunshine, is just a simple man, if you will. He likes that 9-to-5 mentality. He's here for the hard-working men and women that support JCP in the wide world of wrestling. I don't think the nature boy Paul Lee seconds those sentiments.
Well, I would beg to differ with you. I think nature boy Paul Lee is doing the fans of JCP a favor right now by his presence in the ring. This is a bona fide superstar endorsed by the original nature boy Ric Flair himself.
You're indeed correct, and I don't think he did Tipton any favors with that thumb to the eye. Solid right hand decks Billy Tipton, and right now the sun's going down here on JCP's Wide World of Wrestling for Billy Tipton at the Nature Boy has his way.
Well, once again, I think Billy Tipton is a tough guy. He's a tough kid, and he did come through the ranks of JPWA. And once he got his feet in the water, he wanted to jump in with both, and he wanted to go in the deep end. That's one thing I will give the kid. He doesn't know when it's time for the sun to go down.
Oh, he sends him all the way up, down the aisle, going. Uh-oh. I think our We had a man down for the moment. Look out, he's caught him here. Is he going to send him for the ride duck? Oh no!
Good.
Hard into the center of the ring. Goes for the cover here, but Paul Lee so close to the ropes there, gets the bottom rope.
I'm sure that's something Ric Flair also passed on to the Nature Boy. Always, always take the way out with less effort.
That's right. There's no doubt the dirtiest player in the game took as many shortcuts as he could. And if we notice here to our right, Doc, Perry James is back this week. Perry James making his way down the aisle here.
Have you been here since this morning again?
I've been here most of the day. Again, I did not see Perry James in the back area.
I'm tempted.
I don't know the deal.
Are you sure he doesn't have his own dressing room backstage?
I mean, he may have his own wing back there for all I know. Look at Lee over the top!
Whoa!
Oh my goodness! I've never seen the original Nature Boy do that. Wow! High risk.
You're looking at the Nature Boy 2.0, according to Paul Lee. Yes.
Never in my born days did I anticipate seeing Paul Lee come over the top rope to the outside of the ring. Incredible feat by a man this size, the Nature Boy Paul Lee. Oh, he's got Tipton on the ropes here. Tipton struggling to get back to his feet. Well, Tipton's sucking air too. He's took a beating here.
Well, Billy Tipton will fight back. No doubt about it. He's not going to be your punching bag.
A drop kick there flattens the Nature Boy, and I'm surprised he's back on offense after the beating he took, but that's a testament to how good this young Billy Tipton is. Good clothesline. Boy, and he's sending Paul Lee flying around the ring here. He may have him where he wants him.
Well, he doesn't have his shoulders pinned down, so he doesn't have where he wants him yet, Matt. I will tell you this. There is no quit, Billy Tipton.
Well, Tipton went for a backdrop. Oh, Canadian Destroyer, what? Are you kidding? Holy bananas. He's got the feet on the ropes here. Oh, the referee sees it. Talking about the dirtiest player in the game, knows how to navigate those rules, but this time the referee was fully aware of what was going on.
I'd be surprised to see if Billy Tipton makes it to his feet.
He shoved the official, and Perry James walking away from ringside with a very interesting look on his face. Oh, what did he shove? Ref shoved him! Ref shoved him into the cover! It's over! This one's over! Perry James here. Mr. James has come to our desk here with a very perplexed look on his face. Mr. James.
Very, very, very interesting set of events has taken place and has been for the last 2 weeks. Decisions.
Well, Billy Tipton, ladies and gentlemen, is your winner, and Paul Lee is beside himself. We've got a lot of questions that remain to be answered with Perry James, but we got to step aside, folks. As Dr. Tom and Perry James are talking here, we're going to take a break, and we're back right after this.
Don't worry about why I'm here.
Ladies and gentlemen, fresh off their big tag team win last week, I'm going to be joined by the JCP Southeastern Tag Team Champions at this time. That is none other than Blanco Loco and Axton Ray, better known as Level X. And Blanco, no rest for the weary. Big win over the Stu Crew last week, but this week you have the Heatseekers and Sigmund and Elliott Russell. Only difference between the two matches, this time Southeastern Tag Team Championships will be on the line.
Yes, sir, you're right. It doesn't really matter, though, does it? We knew this day was coming. We knew that once again, Level X would meet face to face with the Heatseekers. Those slimy snakes. But it's okay, because no matter what, these titles, they're staying here with us.
Very confident there from Blanco Loco. And Axton, let me ask you the question. We've seen the illustrious Perry James at ringside. He was at ringside last week during your match with the Stu Crew. Do you have any knowledge of Perry James? Are you guys, is there something going on there?
Perry James, of course I keep up with the product, but I don't know what he's doing. He watches the Heatseekers, he watches the Stu Crew, he watches us. You know, I just don't know what to make of it. Is he looking for us? Is he looking to advocate? Who is he? I want to know more. Me and Blanco Loco, we got each other's backs, and we don't need anybody else.
Very confident from Level X as they square up to defend the JCP Southeastern Tag Team Championships against the Heatseekers in what will be a classic tag team match in just a matter of moments.
The following contest has a 30-minute time limit, and it is scheduled for one fall.
Well, it's time for our main event this week, Doc. It is for Southeastern Tag Team Championships. We're about to see a phenomenal tag match unfold in front of our very eyes here.
Well, Level X has been very impressive as champions. It's time to see what the Heatseekers can do.
Well, it was last week here on the wide world of wrestling, the Heatseekers victorious over in the shady circumstances against the Mortons. Well, they've earned this opportunity this week against Level X.
The bottom line is the Heatseekers have captured titles wherever they go, and they intend on capturing titles again here in JCP. And I don't doubt it one bit. They got the size, they got the ability, and they have speed. But you also have Level X, and they've been holding those titles for a while.
Two very equal tag teams, Level X and the Heatseekers. This one will be interesting. We await the arrival of the current Southeastern Tag Team Champions. We saw both these teams in action last week. So no rest for the weary as the titles are on the line here. Teams victorious last week. Level X defeating the Stu Crew. This time it's a little different. They got to put the titles on the line this week, and nothing against the Stu Crew. They're a phenomenal upstart tag team. Competition's just a tad stiffer this week for Level X.
I have to hand it to Level X for not dodging any tag teams in this challenge. You guys are stepping up to the plate. They're showing that they're worthy of being champions, and the fans are also very much behind these guys.
Well, the main event, ladies and gentlemen, this week on the wide world of wrestling, two of the best tag teams in the sport of professional wrestling today, set to go at it for the JCP Southeastern Tag Team titles. This one will be a treat, folks. We hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, but you're going to enjoy this tag team match if you're a fan of professional wrestling.
Well, if you're a fan of professional wrestling, and especially tag team wrestling, you're going to see some things you haven't seen ever during this match.
Of course, the Heatseekers are a more traditional tag team. Level X, a little bit more innovative in some of their high-flying and offensive maneuvers. We're not going to really see a lot of high flying from the Heatseekers, but they are very quick. Of course, we know the Heatseekers are former four-time NWA World Tag Team Champions. They've been there, they've held the gold, and they look to hold the gold once again, Tom, this week.
They love to do high-impact maneuvers as well. So while the high flyers in Level X might get away with some of that stuff, I promise you, if that Elliot Morey get his hands on them, he's going to ground them real quick.
Absolutely. Watch out for that flying headbutt from Sigmund. It's like a flying battering ram coming at you at 100 miles an hour. As we await this match to get started here, little shenanigans taking place. We need to get this one underway.
You know, one thing I've been wondering is that why El Pollo Loco's mask is covering his face, his nose. You know that's got to be suffocating, which makes it even more difficult to perform a lot of their high-risk, high-flying moves.
It is Blanco Loco and not Sigmund starting us out here. Of course, Sigmund known as the wrestling extraordinaire, Loco, known as the Sultan of the Sky, very clash of styles. Well, this will be an interesting exchange. Collar and elbow tie-up to start us off here. And of course, if you're going to have a power advantage, you've got to give that to Sigmund as you see him take him to the quarter here. But Blanco fighting with everything he's got here. It's a battle of wheels.
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily a battle of wills, but it is a battle of two skilled professionals who want the same thing. So I will give it to Sigmund. He's not making those rushed moves. He's taking his time. He's analyzing where he's at in the ring.
It'll tie up here. Oh, this time Sigmund sidesteps, grabs the arm. Sigmund, we've talked about his skill as a ring general. And Sigmund's young, but he's been competing for well over 12 years in the sport, maybe a little longer than that, but he is still in the just entering the prime of his career. Loco as well. You see the reversal here, sideline, now the takeover. And Loco quickly, and look at Sigmund, great counter, head scissors. Back and forth here between two of the top teams in the world, squaring off here for the tag team titles in your main event.
I'm anxious to see everybody who's talking about Joe Kazana Promotions right now. Who wants to come in and who wants to get a piece of this action? The Southeastern Heavyweight Tag Team Heavyweight Champions are a prime target for anybody who wants to add to their resume and gain a reputation around here or around anywhere, because people talk, wrestlers talk, and everybody finds out who the cream of the crop really is right when it comes right down to it.
Well, this tag team division already so stacked, Tom. I've even heard the rumors flying around that there's some teams that you see regularly on national television that have been calling to get booked in the offices of JCP to face off against teams like Level X and the Heatseekers because they want the competition. They know where the competition is. It's right here on the wide world of wrestling, folks, and you're seeing it on display.
Well, I'll say this one more time. Joe Kazana has been looking out and scouting some of the top talent in this Southeastern region, and they are coming in one by one, two by two. Everybody is looking to make their name in Southeastern wrestling at JCP.
Well, JCP is where the buzz is. It's the place to be right now, and right now you're here witnessing a great main event unfolding for the Southeastern Tag Team titles, and Sigmund has been in control, but look at this counter here.
Nice.
By Blanco Loco. Sigmund, just like running into a brick wall, Sigmund is solid from top to bottom, and Loco's got to use the speed. Nice leapfrog, goes for the whip. Counters out of the hip toss. Shoves him off here. Sig hangs on. Goes for a monkey flip, and he flips Sigmund over, end over end. And what a beautiful arm drag. Quick snap there by one half of the tag team champions.
Well, Sigmund almost landed on his feet a la Loco Bronco. No, El Pollo Loco. And I understand that both of these guys, both of these teams especially, they get it, it's old school, but it's new school. All together at the same time. They're making a hell of a recipe when they step in the ring. And these guys are going to be the main players and the people who provide the action. This is a heck of a tag team for the Southeastern Tag Team Championship.
And we're seeing great teamwork here by Level X. Quick tags in and out here by Axton Ray, Blanco Loco. There's the tag again. Now here's unforgettable Axton Ray, a third-generation star. He missed on that. But they didn't miss on the drop toe hold. Face first goes Sigmund. Wow. And he just straight falls on him there. Cover. And a kick out at 2. Axton right back on him here. Rabid Dog. Axton has been around the wrestling business his entire life. He knows what needs to be done.
Axton Kusher is doing a heck of a job keeping the man in his corner. And obviously Sigmund needs to make a tag to Elliott right now.
Sigmund in trouble here. It's good. Great teamwork here by Level X. Boy, and Elliott with the reach out there did not succeed in his plan as Sigmund gets his skull craved in by Blanco. Here's a cover to retain and a kick out at 2.
You cannot let the Heatseekers breathe. You can't let Sigmund get his breath and recover in any way. Level X is keeping the guys over in their corner, their territory, their part of the ring, making advantage, taking advantage of the count.
They're cutting the ring off here. For the moment, well, there's a tag to Elliott Russell. So that does not work out for Level X. Here comes the big man, Southern Psycho. He gets double teamed here. And great teamwork here by Level X. There you get that double drop kick to the quarter, right to the skull of the Southern Psychopath, Elliott Russell. Here's a cover, hooks the outside leg and gets an ear fall.
Well, Elliott earned that nickname honestly. He's not necessarily all there, and he doesn't really care about it. All he wants to do is get in the ring and knock heads with somebody. He's been very successful.
Yeah, that's a true statement. The elevator doesn't go all the way to the top, but I tell you what, it goes to the top where it matters in that power game. As you see that tilt whirl backbreaker by Russell, and right back to the back he goes. He has put the bullseye on the lower part of the spine of Axton Ray. And there's a cover.
Yeah, you never know when the tide's going to turn, and Elliott Russell isn't the guy you want to be in there when you're getting your head kicked off.
X marks the spot, and right now the back is the target for the Heatseekers, and now the Heatseekers begin to show their tag skill. And a tag to Sigmund. The fresh man is in. And a double team here. Ooh, vicious landing. Back first into that very thin turnbuckle padding. Actually in trouble here.
Good double teaming by the Heatseekers. This is a job now. Level X was taking advantage, and now it's, again, the tide's turned, and Sigmund knows what to do when he has the advantage in the ring.
Sigmund is methodical in his offense, and when he attacks and what he lays out, he is so potent. Slam. Sigmund showing the power. Going up here to the middle rope, looking for maybe a headbutt. No.
Whoa.
He got the boot instead. May have lost a tooth. And down goes the wrestling extraordinaire. And he needs to make a tag. He gets there. And in comes Blanco. The salt to the sky. Takes to the sky. And boy, things are turning around quickly for Level X here, Doc, is Blanco in control. Well, Russell says something may be injured here. Oh, and Sig pulls the rope down and a hard landing to the outside of the ring for Blanco Loco.
Smart move on Sigmund's part, paying attention to what's going on in the ring, and needs to take advantage of the bump El Blanco Loco took.
Hard landing to the outside of the ring. That's a game changer in this matchup. Again, the titles, Southeastern Tag Team titles, hang in the balance here for the Heatseekers to become the champions once again. Nice leg drop there by Russell. This time a cover and only a 2 count. And Russell slaps the mat in frustration. You can't get frustrated at this point. They've got the champions on the ropes.
The biggest thing is the little things, and these are the bullet points. This is the focus of the Heatseekers right now, working on Pollo Loco's neck.
Certainly is. Look out, Russell, quickly. Again, so big, but so deceptively quick for a man his size, 6'3", 6'4", big frame, and lickety split, make a wish, and Loco is wishing he is somewhere else right now.
Yeah, it might be a stretch that Elliott was that smart to get that done, but he does know his combat rules, and he does know what to do when he has the advantage in the ring.
Sigmund stalking his prey here, just methodically again, just waiting like a snake in the grass to attack. And now a choke, throw her hand around the back of the neck. Perfectly, right into the hold here. Sigmund is smooth operator is something you could label Sigmund. He is very smooth in that ring.
And he's smart enough to go right back to the neck, working on the man's injured body part. Sigmund knows how to lean on you, and he's a heavy kid. He's a lot heavier than he looks.
Irish whip with a beautiful standing drop kick. One of the best in the sport. Here's a cover, and he almost got it off the drop kick.
Well, you know and I know almost doesn't count. You got to get the 3 count, and that's where I think these guys understand it's going to take a little bit more. 2-on-1 if necessary.
Definitely going to take more than that to put away the champions Level X. We saw what they were capable of taking last week as the Stu Crew laid the punishment out.
Man!
Oh, he hit the ring post there. The post wins every time. And Blanco desperation here, trying to get some separation, trying to get the tag. He's almost there, but Elliott too powerful, too strong. And he's got Blanco up like a rag doll. Look at the sunset flip him here. Trying to get him down with a big man fall. Oh, he lands Keister first on the mat. Blanco is a long way on the wrong end of town. He is all the way across the ring here. He needs a tag. He needs Axton Ray in this match bad right now. But wait a minute, from out of nowhere, Sigmund! Again, like a snake in the grass, Doc strikes at the opportune time. Takes out Axton Ray.
That's just smart tag team wrestling, Matt. That's what they needed to focus back on. Now it's in their hands.
And it may, all due respect to Level X, but it may be just a matter of time, as there was almost a 3 right there. They're getting closer and closer, but now the partner is out of the equation. Can the Heatseekers close the deal?
You got 2-on-1 guys. Go ahead and go for it. And Elliott, is that El Pollo Loco's Pikachu?
Yeah, he's bringing a foreign object into the matter here. The Pikachu, I mean, not going to be very effective.
Now, how can that, I was going to say, how does that work as effective as in a wrestling match like this?
Look at this here. Blanco fighting back. I think Blanco takes that more personally than anything else. Look at that cat-like skill and a palm strike. Puts Russell down, but Loco caves in a heap, and he needs to make a tag.
Maybe if he took off the mask, he might be able to breathe a lot better. I mean, that can't help him with his wind in the ring, man. It really can't.
Well, no doubt Loco needs to get out of this match right now to recover. There's a tag, and here comes Axton Ray. Here comes Sigmund, leaps over him, and a forearm strike to Russell. Sigmund goes for a waist lock, trying to German suplex here. Look at Ray, from the bottom to the top into a moonsault. Matrix move into an enziguri. Whoa, a lot of speed here by Axton Ray. Cover to retain the titles, and Sigmund powers out.
That's pure instinct, tag team instinct.
Takes Russell out of the equation. Looks to put Sigmund away. It's 2-on-1. Tag made. Here comes the Sultan of the Sky. They're looking for that double team move to put the Stu Crew away last week. They got it. Right on the mark. Cover to put the Heatseekers away. And no, Sigmund hangs on.
How do you get out of something like that? You gut your way through it. Good job, Sigmund. Good job, Heatseekers.
That move finished the Stu Crew last week, but Sigmund hangs on. Such a general in that ring, a tough. You may not like the Heatseekers, but you have to respect their toughness. Oh, he's got him up here. He's got him prone for a pile driver of some sorts here. Loco going to the sky. Oh, he gets stuck out. Sig reverses. Tombstone pile driver. To win the titles. Oh, no.
That had to be it.
The Heatseekers looking to bury the title reign of Level X. Tag is made, and now they may be setting up for the finale, the running power slam. And this will do it. This is one of them tag team gold in the past. Plants him. Sigmund gonna fly from the top with the headbutt. And Axton Ray is out cold. There's no way he gets out. And Blanco saves the day. There was no way, all due respect to Axton Ray, there's no coming out of that headbutt.
That was a 3 count. If it wasn't for Pollo Loco coming in, saving his partner's neck.
Now the referee's got to try to step in here. These two are brawling. They are not the legal. Oh, they shoved that official.
Oh, my gosh.
They shoved down the referee, and they're calling for the bell. And this one has been thrown out. I'm sure somebody's been disqualified here.
Well, Sigmund's doing
oh, they've got the belt!
Yeah.
He hit him in the back of the head with the belt!
That's one way to end it.
My God! It's pandemonium here, Doc, as the Heatseekers, they're taking them out!
Well, it looks like Elliott's setting up.
Well, they setting up for it here. Wait a minute, here comes.
Oh my gosh.
There's some help for the locker room. There's some of the guys out here to try to get some order restored here.
You got the Stu crew, you got Tennessee Sunshine, Gustavo.
RT3's out here.
Oh my God.
Oh, somebody got nailed. And Sigmund is firing up on the Stu crew.
I think they better tear these guys apart before they tear each other apart. Tim! Horner!
Horner's out here. Here comes Tim Horner,
What's he
the
doing
commissioner.
Okay, well.
And all hell is broken loose here on the wide world of wrestling.
Hey, that's enough. I guess you guys, neither team wants to go by the rules.
They're still going at it here with Horner out here. Oh, he's spinning!
You know what he needs to do is just get them apart. Take them to the back. Get them out of here.
Hey, that's enough. Hey, that's enough.
We'll get some order restored here.
Well, there might be some heavy fines if they don't stop.
Hey, seems as though neither one of y'all want to go by the rules. So March the 4th, right here in Sweetwater, the Heatseekers and Level X in a no disqualification match.
Oh man! Whoa, baby! No rules, no DQ. You hear it from Tim Horner. It's official for March 4th.
And you know it.
Odd Russell's in the face of Horner.
I can and I will.
Who do you think you are, huh? Who do you think you are? Well, are the titles going to be on the line, or is it better be on the line because the Heatseekers were pretty close to becoming the new Southeastern Tag Team Champions. So if there's going to be no disqualification, the titles should be on the line.
Well, things are getting interesting here on the wide world of wrestling, and we're out of time. We will see you next time here on the wide world of wrestling. Why? The Heatseekers obviously won. They were on top. And you got to do it like this? Why? I think you're prejudicial. You're prejudicial. Hey. And he's a dope pussy. Hey. I hope you're happy with yourself because you were prejudicial. They were winning. They were on top. Hey, hey, hey! Hey! Wait just a minute, mister. Well, go get him down, Tim. Go get him down. Gotta find him. Yeah. Chicken. Scaredy cat. Tim Horner's a scaredy cat, if you ask me. He's a scaredy cat, and I think you're feared too. Yeah. Because you know damn well the Heatseekers were on top. And you know damn well Tim Horner is a low-life, no-good, prejudicial Heatseeker man.